them completed the hacker rank. On the day I have informed you to complete the hacker rank, right? How many of them have completed? So I need the good Joshit. I also have the details like how many students already completed this one hacker rank. Let me tell the name. I can. This is for Annamacharya. Some name list. So there are two batches, right? So that's why I have a little confusion. So whoever completed with your hacker rank, that is, you may got some bronze or silver or gold. So please share your screenshot in the team chat. Why? Because I need for my reference. Okay. So what is the thing is, sometimes in the placement team they would ask who are more active in the hacker rank and how much score they are getting. So these are the details they will regularly going to ask. So at the time, if they have a good opportunity or whatever the thing, so they will ask some suggestions from me. Okay, so that is the reason. Whoever done the things, please share me the screenshot in the team chat so that I will save it on my system. Okay, can we take some 10 minutes of time to do this? And whoever logged in, you can also share your screenshot so that you have signed in and done all your activities. Yes, ma'am. So can I wait? Can I get some thumbs up or say yes or no, students? Because this is very, very important as you guys are, final year student. You have to do it, right? That is a mandatory thing. I got a lot of screenshot from batch two. That is really good from the batch two, but batch one, I'm waiting for your screenshot. Okay, you can just put it in the Teams chat so that I can save it on my PC for the reference. So even in the batch two, they got gold for Java and Python. It's really interesting. Students, you have that skill, but you daily need to enhance your skill. That is very, very must. Try to do it. So I will wait till 5:20. Okay, just if you're not logged in also, not a problem. I will give you time now. Go to the hacker rank link, which I've provided in the WhatsApp group chat. Okay, just go to the search option and find the hacker rank link. Okay, so once you get the link signed in, that is sign up the website, then additionally you need to do the course. Java and Python is a week one courses. For week two, I have one more thing to do. Let me also add that. As of the week one alone, you have to share it with me. Not don't bother about the week two. Week two, you have time, right? So week two, bronze badge star. Okay, in the week two, you can see the advanced to intermediate challenges to earn bronze badge 2 star. In example challenges, they have given 70 points for bronze badge, and bronze badge in Java it is 50 points. Python it is going to be 70 points. Dear students, can I will wait for your screenshot till 5:20. So please, once you're done, please share it with me in the Teams chat. Clear? Meanwhile, I'll just open the PPT, which is required for today's session. And also extra course certification, ma. I didn't get any, screenshot that you have shared in a LinkedIn. So kindly please uh, share that, extra course certification. Whatever you have completed for, maybe it is for artificial intelligence or it is for, cloud computing, whatever it is going to be. So that also you can share the screenshot because it's very, very mandatory. Okay, these are the benefits you will get. Okay, based upon that, the placement team. So, guys, there are hardly 3 days, 3 days to go, 3 to 4 days to go. We are going to reach January month. So from January month till March, there are a lot of opportunities you are going to get. So don't waste your time. I request all you to complete the task which is given to you. Okay. And most probably by tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I will share one link in the Google Sheet. So by this week, we can complete JavaScript, right? So you can start to create your front end pages. So I'm giving a lot of inputs to you, but you guys have to take initiative and create pages. That is a front end page. That is, I also explained you how to work with portfolios and the other things, right? So just work on it and you will get benefited. I'm just waiting for your screenshot. As of now, I didn't get any screenshot. So we'll wait for other 4 minutes. Okay, Joshit. Okay, wonderful, wonderful, Joshit. Good. So you got, browns. There is a, sorry, silver. That's really nice. Python you have completed. Great. Let me share, save your screenshot. And who else, ma? Who else completed? You can just share your screenshot. If you're not yet completed, please at least do one task or at least signed into your hacker rank as of now. And later you can complete. By tomorrow morning, you'll be having a lot of that is the time will be there. So you can complete it. So only Joshit is answering. What about the remaining students, ma? Can I get some response from you? Are you guys doing, or you don't have any screenshots? Whatever it may be, you can just put it in the chat box. Otherwise, please give me some response so that I can understand. If you are be idle, I can't understand anything. Can I get some response from the other students? Students, I'm asking you, ma, everyone, Sai Kumar, Dilli Sudha, Navas, Jostana, Deepthi, Teja, Shekhar Reddy, Hemalata. So just give me a response. At least I need some time to complete, or I have already done. So whatever the response, I need all your response, students. Okay, Deepthi is saying yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am means you need some time that you are saying. Okay, okay, not a problem. You can take tomorrow time. So it is going to be very easy. Okay, the Python and Java is very, very, very simple task. Okay. So basics of understanding how you can perform. Completing. So you need to complete Deepthi. Deepthi, no problem. You can take a time today and complete it, or by tomorrow morning, and you can submit. So one day you have a time, right? So day after tomorrow, you'll be having a session that is on Friday. So you'll be free on Thursday. So you can complete at the time. Okay, okay, not a problem. Thank you. Thank you so much for your response. But if any of the students have completed, you can share me the screenshot. And one more thing, I just want to tell you, students, that is for batch one, right? So most of the students have added. Okay, some students I didn't add in the name list. Okay, some students I am not added in into the list. Okay, because let me tell you. Yes, Teja. Teja, are you there? I didn't add your name because it is showing some error. Let me tell you what is the error. As I will take some 5 to 10 minutes of time to check these details. First, I want to know whether Teja is present today. Teja, are you there? Be Teja. Ma, I didn't add your name in the LMS, but I know that you are daily attending the session. I can see the attendance. Okay, are you there? Teja, Bhairapu Teja. So let me check in the participant list. She is there, but she is not responding. I want to confirm your mail ID. Teja, you are in the meeting only, ma. Can you please respond? So if Teja is your friend, please put her a message that we need a response. Better I can call her. So today is the last date, ma. Otherwise, I won't add any of the name. If you miss out responding, I'm so sorry. I can't do anything. Okay. Fine. So in the meanwhile, others you can complete the task. like hacker rank. Okay. I know she is not responding, but she is in the call only, but I don't understand what is the scenario. Okay, 1 minute, Nikita. I can see you got a certification on this hacker rank. Did you paid anything? So you
No,
don't want to
ma'am.
pay. Ah, okay. Then how you got this?
Actually, I wrote the assessment in HackerRank. It's quiz, ma'am. On Java basics and Python basics, they have certified in those website only, ma'am.
Okay, can you show me that certificate? Because I can only see Java basics and Python basic. Can you click on the view certificate and share me the screenshot?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
If I have possible to share my screen, I will show it right now, ma'am.
Yes, yes, please. Thank you. So just inform Teja that I cannot add her name because she's not at all responding. Okay, today is the last date, so I can't do anything right at as of now. And Chilipi Venkata Subulu. Are you there? Chilipi Venkata Subulu. Okay. Okay. Can you share me again?
Yeah, ma'am.
Sorry, I missed you. Okay, then can you do one thing, Nikita? Can you post it in the LinkedIn if possible?
Yeah, ma'am. I think I have posted in my LinkedIn profile, ma'am, already.
And also you can tag Edunet Foundation and my name also.
Yeah, ma'am. By today, I will do it.
Okay, great, ma. You done really a good job. And what about the bronze, ma? Bronze stars and other things?
I didn't completed that, ma'am. And I don't know about that brown stars, so I didn't go through that.
Okay, just go to prepare. Click on prepare.
Yeah, ma'am.
Uh,
There
here
is
you
I'm
have,
continuing the preparation gold badge.
okay, here it is showing, right? Python, silver. Okay, you need to complete it, right? Okay, fine, fine.
The gold badge I have to need 75 points to complete Python, ma'am.
Okay, ma. Great. And Nikita, once you post it in the LinkedIn with Edinet Foundation and myself, okay,
Yeah, ma'am.
can you share me the screenshot in the WhatsApp privately?
Yeah, ma'am. I will share it.
Okay, thank you, ma.
Thank
Okay,
you.
many students, I want to check the attendance with some students, so please be connected.
Ma'am, can we have our login credentials to listen recorded classes, ma'am?
Yes, sure, ma. I will share it once again.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, ma, that is what I'm telling you, Nikita. I need to I have created a batch. Okay. So the only thing is I need to add section recording. That is session recordings. And one more thing is I need to verify some more students whether they are going to attend it or not. Okay, that's why I'm waiting. So most probably by this week you will be getting a session recording. So from
Yeah.
morning 9 to 4 I have a session, and then again 5 to 8 I have a session. So that's why I'm not able to upload it, but most probably I'll upload it by today. Okay, you guys can see it. Are you guys able to
Okay,
log
ma'am.
into the LMS portal? You can stop sharing, Manikita. Thank you. Everyone, can you able to log into the LMS portal? Because in between we have some midterm assessment. So that will be for, you will have some 30 questions and you need to secure more than, 70 percentage. So that is a mandatory. If you're getting, 69 percentage is also, you will not be into the certification part. Clear? And who else? Let me try to add it from my end, if possible. Okay, fine. So
Ma'am,
I think we can
APSCHELMS portal only, ma'am.
come again, Nikita.
APLMS portal. APSCHELMS epragati.in.
I didn't get you,
The
Nikita. What?
LMS
Okay, LMS
is this
portal.
the
You are asking for the link.
APSCHELMS epragati. That's the portal name, right, ma'am?
No, no, no. One second. Let me share the link in the chat, Teams chat. So you can see the link, right? Teams learn.techsaksham.org.
Yeah, ma'am.
So
Yeah.
that is a link. Okay, you need to log in using the. Hmm? Okay, students. I think we can start with the session now. So, in the, once we get into the link, let me also share my screen. Okay, this is the LMS portal. So this is my portal. So let me get into the different one. Let's say I'm giving the link here. Okay. So you need to log into this. What is your mail ID? You need to provide your mail ID and the password. That is, you already know, right? The password is going to be what? Capital TST, capital TST at 1234. So now you can take some time and check whether you are able to log in. So this is the normal password. Okay, let me provide it in the chat, Teams chat. So your mail ID, what is your mail ID? You have to provide it. And then password is nothing but the initial stage. You can provide this default password, capital TST at 1234. Guys, everyone, please try whether you are able to log in or not. Meanwhile, I can open the PPT and we'll start the session. Okay, ma. So I think we can start with our session today. Okay. So now we can see. So what is JavaScript? So as of now, we discussed about HTML and CSS part. So HTML and CSS part. The CSS is going to be in a web style and used for a web style, and HTML is for to structure the web page. And what is this called JavaScript? So JavaScript means it is to dynamically, work within a web page. So that is a purpose we are using this JavaScript. And this is only for client side. Okay, this is only for the client side. You can see. So before starting the session, I want to tell you what are the different opportunities you'll be getting from this JavaScript. So either you can get a senior or junior JavaScript developer, front-end web developer, and web developer. There are a lot of opportunities are there. But how to crack the interview? No, how to crack an interview? So you should know what are the tasks will be conducted or done in the IT industry. So when once you know that, then you will get familiar and also you get more interest to know about the things. Okay. So whatever you're learning as of now, it is like um a pinch of salt. Okay. But what you're going to do it in the work, it's going to be a very big thing. Am I right? So let's have a deeper look into this JavaScript part today. And I want to yesterday also for the batch two, I informed them like how it is going to be. So let me go to the next slide. Let me create a new slide. Okay, so let me get into the new slide now. So, so what are the job roles like junior JavaScript developer? Okay, and then we'll be having a senior JS developer. Okay, and web developer. And what else? We have front end, front end developer. Okay, so these are the multiple opportunities you will be getting while you're working with JavaScript. So then, how the questions will be and what are the tasks they will be giving to us? If you consider as a junior, so it is going to be a very simple task. They will be giving some challenges. Example, whatever you are doing it on the hacker rank. Okay. Like the basic questions will be there. Sometimes they will be asking some simple programs. Okay. What kind of programs they can ask? Let's see. Let me get into some particular website. Okay. I'm typing code bytes JavaScript challenges. Click on this link. You can see there are a lot of challenges we have. If I click on this first reverse, begin the challenges. So they may give 2 to 3 tasks. Example, I'm telling you. If the first reverse is your, first reverse is going to be your first program, okay, which is given by the interviewer. So they will be giving you a 50 percentage of mark for 100 percentage. Okay, if it is going to be correct. And next we can see the second will be if the second question is also going to be correct, then again you will be given 50 percentage. So totally you got 100. Example, if you get some 30 percentage, 30 points for the second one, and for this one you got some 50, then it is going to be 80. So based upon that, they will evaluating your scores. Clear? So how the evaluation is going to be. So see here, this is very clear. In this codebyte.com, you can practice also. So in the first reverse, I have the function first reverse str. Take the str parameter being pasted. So in the code, so this is a code, and this is the example or illustrations how the input and the output is going to be. And this third panel is to run the code. Okay, this is the predefined answer. The answer will not be given. So I already given the answer. So that is why it is showing. So if I run this code, and it is showing like I have given the input as coder byte. The output is going to be the reverse of. Okay, the logic, you need to write the logic alone. The other things like console printing and this one is already been given to you. You have to do it. Clear, ma? So these are the possibilities or the questions will be asked in the interview for a junior JavaScript developer. If it is going to be for a senior, then I'll give you one simple example. So which I already explained to the batch 2 students. So it is like some, website will be given or some task is given to you. Let's take, they will be giving some 2 hours to complete this task or maybe 1 hour. So this is your task limit. In the task limit, what you have to do is, mm, example, they will ask you to design some front end. Let's say the third party apps. Okay, I'll give the same example. If it is going to be in an open weather API, open weather API means this API is like a function. Okay, it will give you all the functionality. This will be considered as a third party of the original content. So we cannot predict what is the climate of particular place, right? Without knowing it. So that climate prediction will be given in the satellite from the satellite to us will be only known by a third party app, right? So example, if I create one search button here, okay? So if I search for any place, so I'm going to AP. I'm going to AP Andhra Pradesh. I'm searching a climate over there. So it will be giving some result. So this will be achieved using a JavaScript API. Clear? So the third party example I can show you the open weather API. Okay. So here you need to get fetch one key. After signing, you can see the one API key. So using that, you can fetch all the details in our coding. That is in the output. Clear? So this is for senior, and here also you can in the starting for the filtering purpose they will ask you some MCQ question. So what are the MCQ questions? If say the basics of simple code snippets will be asked. Clear? These are the different way they will be asking you question. So now we can come to in basics of JS. You will learn types of JS, JS console, DOM, objects and nodes, handling DOM using JavaScript, JavaScript event, animation, cookies, session. And the next is advanced JS. Advanced JS, triple operator, for of map object, set object, promises, JavaScript module, jQuery, Ajax, and JSON. Okay, so now we can move on to the React JS. So real-time example. So take a search engine example. What is search engine? So in the image, you can see most of them, in the YouTubers or the website were created. So if they want to be in the top level, then obviously they need to use a search engine optimizer, right? That can be easily done using this JavaScript. So today's search engine almost all have autocomplete function. So let's say in a Google, okay, if I type something, okay, if I type something, a list of possible search terms or phrases appears below, right? So example, if I type something here, like hello, okay, so you can see some the below you can see a lot of phrases and the sentences appears. Okay, the experiment is seamless. The suggested search term appears without reloading. The another point is it is not reloading at all. If I click on this, see here, it is just opening it. Okay, sorry, the phrases are just viewing without any reload option. And then JavaScript reads the letter as a type, user types, and sends those letter to the remote server, and the server sends a suggestion back. And then the server is sending a suggestions to the user. Okay, this is done using some algorithms. And now what is JavaScript? It is going to be a scripting language. So now can you tell me whether JavaScript is a scripting language or that is a server side or client side scripting language? So JavaScript is a server side or client side scripting language. No idea? No one? First, I want to confirm whether my voice is audible or not for everyone. Is it audible? Okay, it is scripting. Dilli Sudha. Okay, language one. So what is my question is like whether it is a client side scripting language or a server side scripting language. So let's see. So there is something called as a client side and then server side. So what is this client? And this is called a server. Client means, so there is some form, okay? And the user is filling up some details in the form. And uh, here I have a submit button, okay? And the user clicks on the submit button. There is some error is throwing out, okay, or alert message or whatever it may be. Okay, something is throwing out, some alert message or notification is throwing out. So this is done by client-side scripting language. So that is nothing but our JavaScript. So when it comes to server, so I have a client and I have a server here. This is a server and this is my client. Okay. And if once I fill the form, okay, I filled my form. So I'm just mentioning it should, save in dot some PHP file. So the action will get, saved in the PHP file. So once it get to the server, so it will tell you whether the detail is available or not. So then it will pass out the information. Okay, the HTTP request. So that is going to be in a server side scripting. So now we are seeing about a JavaScript as a client side scripting language of creating a dynamic web page content. Clear? So what are the interactions we can give? Even we can do the interaction like drop down menus, animated graphics, and dynamic background colors. How does the JavaScript works? How it is working? This we already discussed in the previous one. So now we can move on to the different way of using this external, that is different types of JavaScripts, not different types of JavaScripts, how we can include this JavaScript in a HTML. Right. So first is inline. Inline means button is my element, but on click is what? It is my JavaScript code. Till this is my JavaScript code. So this is an inline. Inside the button itself, I'm giving my inline JavaScript. And next is called as internal JavaScript. Internal means the tag for the declaration within the HTML page. The script tag exists for the JavaScript. Let's say I'm using a scripty element. Inside that, I will specify the JavaScript code. And then lastly, finally, we can see external JavaScript. So this is entirely a external file. This is external JavaScript file. Clear? So now we can see an example. Okay, I have only one file in this index.html. So let me remove and create a template. So here we can see the three ways how we can include it. The first one is inline. So for inline, I'm just creating a button and on click here itself, I can directly mention what is the output is going to be. So the message is um, please check your notification. Button name I can give uh, close. Okay, so let me remove this. Okay, so expected to give this one. So inside we need to mention in a single quote. Okay, so let me execute this. So sorry, I was doing okay. Fine. So go live. So here I have a close button. I'm just trying to close. Please check your notification. So that is the alert message we are getting. This is called as in a what? This is going to be in a inline JS file. Clear? So then now I can remove this. So next is we'll talk about internal. Internal means if I have the same button. Okay, I have a same button and let me give on click. So we are not going to give a directly the same function here within the on click event. Instead of that, we can create a function. Let me create a function a of sorry, within a script element. So two ways you can give. Either you can go and give it in the body element or you can also specify it in the head element. So, but the recommended one is you can go with the body element. Okay, clear? So let me give the same alert message. Don't close this before subscribing. So here I'm just giving exit. Okay. So now if you go and check, you can see there is an exit button. I need to mention the function name here. So now you can see don't close this before subscribing. So this is an internal style sheet, sorry, internal JavaScript. And what is called external? Let's say I'm just cutting this. Sorry, just cut this. Let's create a new file called script.js. inside the scripted.js, uh, we can copy and paste this one. So you don't want to use any kind of element in name here. Then go back in this place. Let me add a script. src is equals towards the file name scripted.js. That's, if you want, I can change the name also. Okay, so this is a message I've given. So clear all messages. Here, we need to add function. If I clear, you can see there are 1,000 unread message to view. Clear? So this is the different way you can import it. Now we can see about the variable keywords. So what is variable and how we can define the variable keywords? This and then variable keyword A is equals to 10. So variable is a keyword, A is a variable name, and 10 is a value. This you already know because in all the programmings and technology, you can see the same thing, right? So A is equal to 10. Next step is, if I want to print something, then I can give document.write method. So what is this document.write method? Document means it is a object and write means it's a method. So whatever we view it in our screen, example, let's say, so it's which is above the viewport, that is going to be considered as a windows, and which is placed inside from the this top left to this bottom right, that everything is going to be in a document. So the elements are going to arrange like a document menu. Clear? So now I want to write something on this document. Mm, we have multiple methods here. So I'm going with a write. Therefore, I'm going with a write method. Okay, now we have to provide A as a value. So now you can check the value is going to be 10. Clear? So that's. So the next is, once you're done, I'm going to ask some interview questions. Variable A is equals to, let's say, 10. And I'm trying to redeclare it. A is equals to 11. Document dot write of A. So what is the value, ma? What will be the output? What will be the output? Okay, that is 11, right? So this is called as a redeclaration. And I'm changing the code to this A20. Then what is the value is going to be? What this is called as A20? Yes, ma. So you don't know the answer. What is the output for this one? This is called as a reassignment. Okay. So the A variable will be updated to 20. Clear? So you understand that for variable keyword, okay, variable keyword, it is possible to accept the redeclaration and reassignment. The next is let keyword. So I'm changing this variable keyword into let. So now I'm removing this reassignment. Can you tell me what will be the output to this one? Sorry, this is going to be let again. So what will be the output for this one?
Redeclaration won't be happen.
So this is going to be an error. Okay, redeclaration is not possible in the let keyword. Okay, I'm changing this like a reassignment. Then what is the output for the
11,
reassignment?
ma'am. Reassignment
Good.
will be
So the
happen.
reassignment is possible here. Good, Nikita. So it is going to be 11. So now I'm changing this to const keyword. Const A is 10. So now what is the output?
10 itself, ma'am. Reassignment won't be take place, ma'am.
So reassignment won't be considered, right? So, and for the both the things. So variable keyword is possible to accept the redeclaration in the reassignment, but when you talk about the let keyword, it only accepts the reassignments, and then const keyword, so it won't accept both reassignments and redeclaration. Clear? Simple. So this is asked in the interview, ma. Okay, so just understand this concept. So next, okay, so this is the example. So now you can see the scope. For variable, it is going to be a global and local, but for let keyword, global, local, and block. So block is nothing but, for example, whatever it is going to be in a control statement, or that is we can say like iteration or conditional statement. Let's say I'm having a for loop, okay, or a function. So within this, okay, this is called as a block. So this particular part is called as a what? It's called as a block. Clear? And then here they have given what is accepted and what is not accepted. And hoisting is nothing but example. Let's say example in hoisting is I am trying to print something. Okay, document dot write of ye. Sorry, of ye. Okay, this is my first line. And the next line, I'm trying to declare some value for this variable. Variable a is equals to 10. Okay, so this cannot be happened. But when it comes to a function, okay, let's get into the function. So function, what happens? Sometimes we'll be calling, example, I'm just mentioning add function, add of, and then I'm trying to write the, coding for this function, add of. So a is equals to something. I will give some value. A plus B. Okay. So this is how this is called as a hoisting. So first itself, we are just trying to get the output. So that is called as a hoisting. So now we can see the things. So yes, with the default value, we can do the hoisting as without a default value and without default values. Then what are the different data types? String, number, begint, boolean, undefined, and null, and symbol object. Once again. Okay, ma'am. So now, where is that? Yes, string. So string, it is similar in all the programming languages. Let's see that. So how we can do it? Let me try to create some variables. So let's say A, and I'm mentioning welcome to JS data type. Okay. So this is the text I'm giving, and I try to print this value document.write. If I print this value, what will be the output? We can see it as welcome to JS data type. Okay. Now, so I'm going to find a data type for all the values. So how we can do this? So you guys are going to tell me the answer because this is very simple concept. Okay. So let me write a type of is a method to find the data type. Clear? It is to find the data type. Let me give the type of value as a string. So you guys have to tell me what are the different data types we have. Document, type of, so type of, I can give number, document dot write of, type of value is true. So let me copy this again for the 3 times. A and A, let's say A plus 11 and A plus A into 12. Yes. Can you tell me the output for this one? So what will be the output for the first one? Type of is nothing but it will show you the data type. 1 minute. Okay, okay, Ma. So can you tell me the output for this one? So type of string is going to be what is the data type? That is string only.
String.
For yes. For the number, it is going to be number. Let me also add one more thing here. Document dot. I'm just giving the break statement in between. Hmm. Okay, first one, it is going to be string and the second is number. Third one, what is the data type for this one? True value? Boolean.
Boolean.
Great. Great, Vashita. Okay, good, Nikita. And for this one, type of EA?
Character.
No. So here we don't have character in JavaScript. Okay, there is no separate data type. Just think this is a variable. Then what will be the value? Did I create any variable here as a way? No, right? So this will be considered as an undefined variable. And next is a plus 11. So a plus 11 means what is the output for this one? Okay, better I don't want to write this instead of type of, just give me the, so what is plus symbol? In JavaScript, the plus symbol will be considered as a concatenation symbol. Okay, then what is the output for this one? A plus 11,
A11.
A11. Okay, great. And what about the last one? A into 12.
A will print 12 times. It's repetition of
Okay, but that is wrong. So let me show you. So first one is string, correct, number, boolean, undefined, A11. So this is considered to be not a number. So what is not a number? Not a number means if you try to multiply or divide or subtract with some string and the number, that is considered as a nan, not a number. This definitely they will ask you in the interview, what is nan for JavaScript. Okay. So why then we are getting the value for this plus symbol alone. So plus is considered as a concatenation symbol in JavaScript. It is not only the plus operator. Okay, clear? And about a null. So null we will be using if example later after some time I'm going to get some content. Let's say the customer. Okay, I have a new company. So in my company, as of now, I don't have any customer. I'm just giving it as a null. Later on, the customer will get added and they will be visiting my website. So then the value get changed. Right? So that is going to be considered as a null value. Okay, now then what is the number we did? So what is big integer? Big integer means, let's say I'm creating a two variable. Let's say variable A is equals to some value 12 and variable B is equals to some value, or we can give it B. I'm giving a value like so let me give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so this is my different value. Okay, I have two values. Let's go and I can also print this document or write method. I'm printing it as a A. And here, let me add a type of, okay, type of, so that we can see which particular type it is, the data type is going to be. Let's say B. Okay, both is going to be, displayed as a number. If I add this to be N, so now you can see it is considered as a big integer. The suffix is whenever we are considering this to be in a big integer, we need to add n at last. Okay. And also you try to add the values of this big integer. That also we can do. Let's say variable C is equals to of the same number. Okay, I'm trying to add this value. and want to print the value. So how we are going to print the value? Let's say A plus B. Okay. So now, sorry, B plus C. You can see the value has been added. Clear? So this is a big integer example. Then we know what is Boolean, undefined, and null value. So now we can talk about the symbol. So what is the symbol? Symbol is example. Let me take variable A is equals to some text. Okay. I'm giving Annamacharya. Okay, Annamacharya is the name. And variable B is equals to, again, I'm giving Annamacharya, the same name, similar name. If I try to use my if condition, so, or we can just check in the document dot write method, like whether it is going to be equal or not. So I'm sorry, instead of this one, now here we are going to use a data type to be what? A symbol. So symbol means where we can exactly use this symbol data type. Symbol data type means that is, it is going to be in a single, right? So instead of, while you are doing this value calculation, so let's see the output. So it is showing true. But when I try to add a symbol data type, and I add this symbol data type, we can see the difference. It will show both value was different because it cannot, the symbol cannot contain the duplicate values. You can see we are not getting any out, right? So you cannot. So both should be different. Symbol means it should contain the unique value. And what is object? So how we can create an object? So object is very simple. Let's take let EA is equals to, I'm giving Nikita. Okay, Nikita is the name. Within the curly braces, here I try to upload, I can give input like a key and value. So key is the name of a person. The name is going to be what? The name is Nikita. And then I'm adding her designation. The designation is going to be, let's say, software developer. And then, what are the package? I can say like packages, uh, 1 LPA. Or we can give it as 10 LPA. Okay. Per annum, she is getting 10 LPA. Okay. So like this we have given. So if we want to fetch any particular detail of this student, Nikita, we can give it as a student. Okay. In a student list, I have this details of Nikita. Let's go here. Document dot write student dot name is going to be what? Nikita. If I try to get the value of student dot designation, I give some space in between. The designation is software developer. And then you can also give dot to get the value, or you can also provide one more thing, that is student of a package. The within a square brackets you can provide. So that is package. Okay, Nikita, software developer, 10 LPA. Yeah. So this is a key and this is a value to fetch the data using a object. And this is explained detailedly. Single quotes, string is used to store the text, and single quotes, hello, double quotes, and we have something called as a backticks. Single quotes and double quotes are practically the same. We can use whatever we want. And backticks are generally used to you when you need to include the variables or expression. Okay. So if you're trying to include the variable or the expression, then you can go with this backticks. So this is done by wrapping the variables or the expression with a dollar variable. 1 minute, students. Students, give me 1 minute. Okay, ma. Thank you. Okay, so the backtick means are generally used when you need to include the variables or expressions into the string. Okay, so like this you can provide. At the time, we need to mention the backtick instead of double quotes or single quotes. Okay, let's move on to the console log. So console log is to debug the JavaScript code. Let's say something have given mistake. Okay, and I try to run this program, nothing has happened. Right click and go to the inspect element. Okay, so here you can see what is the error. Uncaught reference error. Student name is not defined. Okay, so like this to get the error, we can give it in the console log. Console dot log. So it will debug the output. Okay, it will debug and it will give you on which exact line it is the error is displayed. Next is JS dialog boxes. What are the different dialog box we have? Uh, there are three different dialog box. You can say like one is alert and then confirm and prompt. So these are the different methods we have. Let's consider I'm creating a button here and on click A of is my function name and the button is going to be alert button. And here, let me create a function A of alert message is going to be this is a alert message. So now we can refresh, scroll down, click on this. You can see this is a alert message. Alert messages are coming out. Okay, that's just like a notification. Next is I'm trying with a confirm button. Confirm button means whether it is okay or we have to cancel. Can we continue with this registration? Okay, so this is some confirmation. I want to get it from the user. So here we can see confirmation. Then it is asking two buttons will be there. Okay and cancel. Can we continue means okay, or otherwise you can provide cancel. Then next is a prompt. What is this prompt? Prompt means we can get the input from the user. Let's say let's say how old are you? Okay, this is some simple question. It is asking just prompting like that button. It is asking how old are you? So let's give your age. That's it. These are the different dialog boxes we have. Next is JS operators. JS operators like assign, arithmetic, comparison, logical, bitwise, string operator, and other operators. So we'll see one by one. Logic, that is arithmetic operator. That is operators. The heading. So if I want to add something, and how I can add it, just giving document dot write of. Let's consider some variable name. A is equal to 10 and B is equals to 20. A plus B. Same thing, we can just copy. So these are all called the arithmetic operator. Plus, minus, and divide, and then multiplication, and then modulo. Okay, these are the arithmetic operators we have, operations we have. So next to that, okay. So after this, let's do some logical operators. So how we can perform the logical operator? Let's consider, um, we can check the condition. So whether A is going to be greater than this value. No, right? If it is not, then it will show false. And like this. Okay, this is just an expressions, that is relational operator. This is called as a relational operator. The next one, the strictly operator. What is called strictly? Strictly, definitely, this is also the interview question. Okay, so A equals to B. That is in the sense we can take other variable like C is equals to 10. Okay, so I'm to check whether A is equals to C. So you guys are going to tell me the answer for this one. Okay, A triple equals to whether it is going to be true or false. Because in the A value I can see 10 and for the C value it is going to be 10 again. Okay. And next to this, let me copy the logical way of doing this. I want to check. I'm using a ampersand symbol. Okay, so A is greater than B, and next is B is greater than A. So this is a logical operator. And again, I'm just copying this. Here we can use a OR operator. And then this is going to be, let's say, so till this, can you guys tell me the answer of, we can also check here. So what is the output for this one, Ma? I can just skip the other things. Can you tell me the output for this one? So the A value was nothing but 10 and the C value was double quotes of 10. Whether it is going to be equal, I'll tell you two options. I'll give you two options, true or false for this one. For the strictly operator, I'm asking about the strictly operator. Can give your answer, students. Yes. You don't know, you don't have idea also, you can just inform me so that I can proceed. No idea? Can you hear my voice? False. Great. Joshit. So A triple equals to C means it is definitely going to be false because this is a number and this is going to be a string or a character. Okay, for other operators, we'll be getting the output like A is greater than B means 10 and 20. Obviously false. For this one, it is true. And if you check this condition, logical operator. So what is the value for this one? For this one, the first value is false because this condition is false and this is true. Using this and operator, both should be in a true. True. The value is going to be, if the value of both the condition is going to be true, then the result is true. Sorry, the result is true. Otherwise, if either one also get false, then the result is false again. And OR operator is not like that. If there is one true, then output is going to be true. So you can see the output here. I need to mention the break statement as well. Okay, so this is how values are printed. So next, the final one, increment and decrement operator. Uh, because that is also important. Mostly they, sometimes you will get this all values. Let me consider one new value. Let me remove all this. As of now, we don't want anything. Okay. So document dot write, I have a 10 value. Now I try to increment it. And then re-increment. Let me copy this again. A decrement. B decrement. So now what is the value for this one? So the last batch, they gave the answer for this one. Can you tell me what will be the answer for this one? So obviously you guys have done this in Java and Python. So what is going to be the output for a post increment and this is for pre increment? Can you tell me? Okay, Varshit has given the answer. For the first one, it is A is 10, that is A plus plus, and then it will get incremented in this line. So it is 11, and this is 12, and for this one 12, and this is 11 and 10. Great, great, good. Good, Nikita and Varshita. Good answer. Okay, clear? I don't know about other students or so silent. Everyone understood, I hope. Okay, these are the basic things. Okay. So now we can jump into the control statements. Okay, what is control statements? Control statement are intended to allow the user to write the scripts and determine which line of code get evaluated and how many times they get evaluated. So the control statements are classified in two types. One is conditional statement. The other one is called as a iterator statement. So let's see about conditional statement and iterator statement. Students, if I want to, okay, print the odd number, then what is going to be the logic? So let me. So now we are going to see about conditional statement in the control statement. Okay. So conditional statement means it will check if something is true, then it will print. Say I'm using a for loop. I is equals to 1 and I is less than or equal to 10 and I increment. So this is my what? My iterator statement. Inside this, I'm trying to print my odd numbers. Okay, I'm trying to find the odd numbers. And how I can do it? So let's say whatever the value, the iteration value, a modulo of a 2, it is not equal to, or we can say if it is equal to 1. Then, so we can say it as document dot write of the I value will be printed. Okay. So even we can give it like I. That is enough. So now we can see the odd numbers like 1, 3, 5, and 9. So to give values in between, that is, we can go with a BR. Okay. So like this, you will be getting the values for the odd numbers. So this is going to be in a if statement. Okay, how many time it is iterating? It is iterating from 1 to 10 till 10. And if I try to sum all these values, then how I can do it? I can give sum is equals to 0 is a value. And in this place, I'll give the logic. Sum is equal to sum plus. Okay, so all the values will be added. And here, let me write document dot write off the method of sum. That is, sum will get printed. So what it is showing like 10, 30, 50, 70, and 90. Okay, sorry, it is iterating for each and every time. So let me give it here. What mistake I'm giving? Okay, I have given sum is equals to sum plus I. So both are is going to be similar. Sum plus equals to I. That is, we'll consider this to be, you can also provide the value, the top itself. Otherwise, we can also give it in this place. Okay, so that's fine. What number? Yeah, did you find the mistake, students? I found it. Every time sum becomes 0 because a sum is equal to 0 in the for loop map. Okay, fine. Oh, fine, fine, fine. Good. Okay, so now it is working. Clear? So I want to give it outside the for loop, but I have mentioned inside the for loop. So that is an error. Okay, so now you got how to work with this iterative. and then conditional loop. So next is we also know how to work with this object. So now we can move on with JavaScript function. So what is JavaScript function is a set of statement that takes an input, do some specific computation, produce an output. The idea is to put some commonly or repeatedly done tasks together. So that is it plays a very vital role in programming. You guys have should have versatile knowledge in this particular function. Okay, so let's see one by one example. So how to work with this. So getting into this example, let's keep this. Let's get into the code. Okay, so first we can see how we can use a parameter. Okay, how to use a parameter in this function. So to create a function, let me create one, paragraph to display my output. So ID is equals to, let's say A. And then inside the script, I can write a function keyword and let me add some values. B, comma, C is my parameter value. I'm going to add something. What is the output or return? It is A plus B is my return. Then after this, need to store the output. Right, to store the output to fetch the details. Here I'm calling the function, let's say add of some 50, 100. Is I'm just, I'm trying to fetch the manipulation here. And later to that, we can print the value. Get element. So element ID is nothing but it's a method which is available in the document. Okay. This method is to fetch the ID things. Okay. Get element by ID is a method. So this is a camel case. The first word will be the small letter and the remaining word first character will be in a capital letter. Okay. So let me give A here and dot inner HTML is equals to result. That's it. Is it something it is showing here? Instead of this, let me try with paragraph. Okay, let me try this with the getting this. Did I miss anything? That is body element is mentioned and paragraph. Okay. Add comma 5 comma 20 and get element ID. Okay, let's see this here. So what is the thing? 4 not error. Okay, usually you will only be getting this value, so additional value. But because of some, coding things, we are getting this. Okay, we'll try some other example. Okay. Okay, next is this is just to add parameter value in the function. So now we can see one more example that is using arrow function. So what is called arrow function? So let's see the definition for the arrow function. So arrow function is nothing but is one of the most used and efficient method to create a function in a JavaScript. Okay, in the if you use React.js or something a different library, then obviously you will use this arrow function. It is simplified as well as a more compact version of regular and normal function expression or a syntax. So how to write this? A keyword and function name equals to what are the arguments, and then equals to what is your expression is going to be. Okay, let's create mm, the same thing. Let's remove this. Okay, so instead of this, I'm creating let, and what is my function name? Previously we have given add, same thing. And later to that, I'm giving okay, here I can give a square. I want to square it. Equals to what is a parameter? So that you need to mention. So let me give only one parameter and then arrow mark. What is the expression? So my expression is num into num. That's all. It's done. Finally, you have to print the result. So let a result is equals to what is the result? Square of some values. Let's say 9. I'm just calling this function. So now we can see the output. It's going to be 81. Clear? So this is called as an arrow function. So let and the function name equals to what is the parameter and the expression, and finally we can print the value. And the next one is if for example I try to pass some different values. Okay, if I pass some different values, how we can do it? We can go with the previous one. Let me remove this. I'm creating one function. Function is welcome. Let's say name, give it in a small letter name and work or company. Okay. Signature declaration can only be used in TypeScript files. The next is inside this function, I'm giving some alert message. Let's say, hello, name, welcome you, the company name. Okay. So this is how we have, sorry. So we have given the input. So next step is you can pass multiple values for the same function. So how we can do it? So let's say I'm going to give the welcome message for a person. Let's say I'm giving the name to be what is about the name Joshit. Joshit. Okay. And then I'm just giving the company name to be TCS. And again, I'm calling the same method with a different parameter value. Uh, Vashita. Wipro. Okay, like this, I've given the values. So finally, we don't want to use this document.get element ID to print the value, because in the alert message itself, you can see the values. Let's get into the, we need to provide some space in between. So you can see, hello, Joshit, welcome you to, or welcome you to TCS company. Okay. So like this, you will be getting some message in between. And once you close that, so next message will be prompt. So next is, hello, Vashita, welcome you to the Wipro. Clear? So this is how you will be, passing a different value with the same method name. There is same function name. And next we can see about the anonymous function. What is called anonymous? Let's get into the PPT again. Anonymous function means here we won't provide any function name. Directly we are going to execute the things. Which functions without a name? Anonymous functions are often used as an argument to the other function. And the anonymous functions are typically used in a functional programming. Example, call by function, creative closure, and immediately invoked that is function expression. Let's say let the number is this, and let square numbers is equals to this numbers dot the map. Map is a kind of method, so we will use for the iteration purpose. Here you can see we don't have any function name, just we are passing the method name, sorry, the argument, and returning the value. Clear? So in this in the previous example we have used the arrow mark, right? Arrow mark to pass the function. So now we are using the anonymous function. Let's see how we can work on this. Okay, let me give let the numbers. It's going to some set of values 7, 8, 10, 34, 67, 87. Okay, so these are the values I've given. Next is I can give the name, wire number, my variable name, and then I'm just getting this numbers dot going to map the function. Map is to iterate all the values and it will display the values of each and every values. It will get squared. So inside the map, I can give function of number. Parameter is number. So the next line, it returns the number, multiplication of number. Return this and we can print it in the paragraph. Document dot get element by ID of, what is ID name, A dot inner HTML is equals to this one. Updating in this variable. Did mistake anything? Okay, inner HTML and then yeah, so it is now it is printing. Okay, clear, ma? Till this understood? Yes or no? Students, any question as of now? Any questions, ma, as of now? Okay, next we can move, I think. Next is nested function. So what is called nested function? Function can have one or more inner function. Okay, so that is going to be called as inner function. So these nested functions are in the scope of outer function. So let's see how we can do this. Let's create a function and I'm giving, this is my, let's consider this. This is my outer function. Outer function, the message is like first name. Okay. And I'm creating the inner function. So here in the inner function, there is no parameter inside, but there is some message will be posted here like hello first name. And then in while returning, so how we can return this value? We can return this value using this method, inner method of. Finally, outer method, you can provide the name of that particular person. Let's say I can give the name of Billy. So now we can see the output. So hello Delhi is the output. Okay. So this is a normal way we can give it, but here we have used some two, that is nested function. We can also try some nested function to get the output. Okay. So this is about the basics of JavaScript. So I'm going to give one simple task to you. I'll give you 5 minutes. Okay. So just do the task and let me know once you complete. The task is you have to give me the code. Okay, very simple task. So create one or create a button. Okay, once you create a button, if I click on that button, okay, if I click on that button, three dialog boxes. So that is, you can create three buttons. In three buttons, I need one is for confirm, the another one is for alert, and the third is one for prompt. Okay, can you do this using JavaScript? Very, very simple task. I'll give you 5 minutes of time. So now it is 7:05. You have to complete at 7:10. Clear? Can I get some response, students? Yes or no? Maybe. Can you show some thumbs up? So let me understand. So you guys have understood or not? Yes, ma? Did you understand the question? So you have to create a three buttons. And three buttons, like one is for confirm and another one is for alert and the third one is for prompt. It should throw the message to the user. Okay, once you're done, please share me the screenshot in the Teams chat. Okay, ma'am. So have anyone completed? Students, it's a very simple task. So whoever is having a laptop, you can, and who's not having a laptop also, you can do it on your online compiler. I can give you another 4 minutes. Okay, please complete it and share me the screenshot. Okay, students, I didn't get any one screenshot. So what happened, students? Are you doing or not? So silent. Can I get some reply from everyone? Yes, Varshita. Okay, great. She is done. Created 3 buttons and 3 functionalities. Okay, perfect. Good. So Varshita is rocking today. So what about the other students, ma? Hmm? Okay, let you guys complete. So let me start with this one. Document object model. What is this document object model? So why we need to learn this? Let's see. So document object model is a programming interface for a hypertext markup language and XML document. It's a logical structure. So you can see the structure. The windows I already told you is above the frame. Okay, it's above the document. That is going to be the windows. And the parent is a child of this window. And link, informs, and anchor is going to be the child. HTML is used to structure the web page and Java to add the behavior. But when the HTML file is loaded into the browser, then what happens is the JavaScript cannot understand the HTML document directly. For that reason, so how the HTML will be in? So this I can give it as HTML, right? And then head. So this is a way we will be implementing it in a .html file. But when it comes to JavaScript, so JavaScript will be considered as a document, that is object. So object in the sense will be considering as document dot, and then you can mention the method name, example, write method. So we already know how we can combine the two things, that is object and the method, using a dot, right? So this is how we'll be working. Get element by ID. So write string of. So write string of we already know. So get element ID means to fetch the ID value. So whatever the content we have given in the ID, so that will be getting. So example, let's say I have some document. Okay. In the script element, I'm trying to fetch the values. Let's say the paragraph, or I'm going to consider this as an H. Inside the script element, okay, inside the script element, I'm giving like document dot get element by ID of EA in a HTML. Okay, you can, if you want to fetch the value, then you will be giving in a .html. But if I suppose I want to color this, then style, and you can give color, and what color exactly you're going to make a change. Let me give a green. Green is a color. Clear? So this is how we'll be getting the value. Clear, everyone? So if suppose I'm going to use get element by name, then get element by name means same the names are there, or there is a different input element. So inside the different input element, the same name we have given, and we can get the length of that particular value. So how we can do it? You can see first the input element is given, the second input element is given, and inside the script I'm just assuming document dot get elements by name. The method name is get elements by name, and the name is going to be animal dot length. Length means it will find the length of this particular value. Then document dot, I want to print this value where? That's it. So let's see. Let me create two input. Okay. So two input element. One minute, students. Sorry, students. Yes. So here I have one value. Let's say I'm giving the value to be cat. Give it in the label and just give it as cat. That's enough. Cat. Dog. So dog. Okay, so that's it. So we have created two things. So the next step is let me create the variable is equal to e and document dot get element. Okay, get elements by name. Okay, I'm going to get it by name. So what is the name? The name is going to be similar. Animal. Okay, animal is a name. So next, so I want to find the length of this one. Later, I'm creating the another variable, let's say b is equal to, or we can consider document dot get element by id. Here in this place, I want to print the value, a value in this place. Let me create one paragraph or h1 here at the top. H1, the id is equal to a. Okay, so you can see totally two animals, the name is presented. So let me try to add multiple instead of, the cat, dog, what are the animals? Okay, bird, reptile. Something I'm just giving. Okay, you can see totally four. Clear? That's it. This is like the get elements by name. If it is going to be the get elements by tag name. So tag name is very, very simple. If I have a multiple tag paragraph, yeah, hello, this is Annamacharya. In paragraph, I'm giving some other text, or the same text is going to be repeated again for the multiple times. Here, what I will do, So this is Annamacharya. So here I'm trying to update some new value. So document dot get element by ID or uh, so get element by tag name. So you can give this element by tag name. What is a tag name? Tag name is going to be paragraph, and I want to change the first value of this paragraph, first index as what? I'm going to replace this as or we can give program. Okay, I have given this. So now let's see the output. You can see the first class that is tag name alone has been changed. So now we can change the one. So one means the index second has been changed. So if I give two, then the third will be changed. Okay, very simple. So this is some real-time example. It is nothing but giving the input. Sorry, we are getting the input from the user. Okay, and finally we need to add it. That's all. So this is very simple example. If you want, I can also execute this. And execute this now. So what's the time? So the task is nothing but in this place. Inside the body element, first we need to get the input from the user. So label, enter the value 1. So input is input type is equal to, let me give it as a text, and the ID is value 1. Again, let me copy this, paste it here, value 2, and the ID is 2. Okay, so label and the thing is completed. So after doing this, I need one button to execute this process. Am I right? So let me give a button type is equals to button. And then what is the next thing? I need to give an event called on click. And then let me give a function name later. So here addition. Just going to perform the addition. So this is how these are the inputs and the elements we need to include in the body when it comes to the script. So script part means a functionality. Obviously, it is going to be the functionality, and we can also give one more heading tag to print the output value. ID is equals to A. So in this place, we'll create a function add off. In add off, so whatever the user is giving here, that that should be fetched in the function. So how we can do it to fetch the value? So const, let's say b is equals to, the first thing is we need to convert whatever the value. If they're giving some different value, we should convert that into a number first. So document dot get element. So first element value is what? Get element by ID of this ID value, value 1. This is going to be value 1. Clear? This is going to be value 1. Here I can give this to be C, number get element by ID of the next value is going to be value 2. And finally, I'm creating one more variable that is called D is to add these value. Let's say B plus C. That's it. And finally, we can give document dot get element by ID of where I should print the value on the A in HTML is equals to B. If you want to do some changes, you can also give changes here. So let me copy this. Here I can change the value to be like style dot color and may give the value or we don't know charisma. I'm giving 90, 100. So addition. Okay, I didn't mention the function name here. Let's say add of addition. I Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't give this one dot value. To fetch the value, we need this dot value here. Dot value. Now you can see 190. So better I can change the color to green. So it is changing to green. Clear? So this is a simple example for this one. Guys, till this, everyone understood? Is any questions or any doubts till this? Yes or no, students? Please let me know. Please open your mouth and talk, or otherwise, you can just put it in the chat box also. You can understand. Please don't be idle. So it's feeling like I'm talking alone. So can I get some response? Guys, everything is for your placement purpose we are doing. Okay, you should get involvement. If I'm executing some question that is code, you can take your laptop and execute it from your end. Then only you will understand. If you have any questions also, you can ask me. I am also sharing how the task they will be giving and what are the interview questions they will provide. Okay, lot of things I'm sharing with you. But if you're not responding means how come I can understand, ma? Only 2 to 3 students are responding. I don't know what about the remaining students are doing. So in while I'm taking React and Spring Boot or Azure, that is going to be entirely new for you. So these and all the basic thing. But still, if you are good in this only, you can learn about React JS, Spring Boot, and Azure concept, right? So please try to ask many questions. You guys are going to do a project, capstone project, that is mandatory to get a certificate. For final year students, most of them, okay. So I expect everyone has to get the certificate. Attendance and assessment and capstone project is very, very important. If you're not going to do that, then for sure you won't get any certification mark. For sure. They won't provide. Even the single mark, if you get example, an assessment, you got some 69 and in the attendance you if you got some 59, then you will not get certificate. And you didn't do any capstone project, then that's it. Even this time, they, they are so strict for, you guys won't get any participation certificate also if you're not going to do this process. Okay. Because this program is entirely, sponsored by you already know Microsoft and SAP and Internet Foundation. So someone is sponsoring for you for this free education, and we are getting money for that. That is, I'm getting money for that. Okay. So whatever the doubt you have regarding LMS or hacker rank, extra course certification, or regarding any course, I used to get a lot of questions from the students in the WhatsApp group, the other colleges I'm talking about. But Annamacharya College, I didn't get any kind of questions or anything. But I hope you guys are well prepared in this kind of technology. That is good. But try to communicate in a session. That is very, very important. I plan to, conduct this placement orientation session maybe by this week. So when you guys will be available, ma, by this week or next week? So in the morning time, we can't conduct at 6, 5 to 8. So we are just, we need some 45 to 1 hour. So when you guys will be available, let me stop the recording. For this, you can